Hi, I'm Corey Weatherton. I'm Director of Product Development here at Entegra Coach. We are actually in Hershey, Pennsylvania today at the Hershey RV Show. And I'm excited to show you today the first look of the brand new 2024 Entegra Coach Arc. Let's take a look. So here we are right by the Entegra Coach Arc, and I am super excited about this because this gives us an entrance into the short wheelbase ProMaster. This chassis is 136 inches long. Bumper to bumper, we're at 17 feet 10 inches long. For a while here at Entegra, we have built the Entegra Ethos. It's the sister product to this van. It's the bigger sister, if you will. And we've got a lot of requests for something shorter. And so this Entegra Arc is our entrance into this short wheelbase ProMaster. This is the Ram ProMaster 1500 chassis, and as I mentioned, it's the 36-inch wheelbase. We desire here at Entegra Coach to be the quietest riding, best handling coach at each price point. So as a result, we do something to this chassis that nobody else in the market does, and we put Hellwig Helper springs on the rear. Hellwig Helper springs really give a lot of stability to the ride. When I talk about stability, I'm talking about left or right rocking. If you're starting to corner or maybe go over a curve, we add the Hellwig Helper springs to help with that stability. So you're not going to get that with any other manufacturer. As I mentioned, it's a great chassis. This chassis is loaded with safety features. If you go to Entegra Coach's website, if you go to General RV's website, you'll be able to see all the safety features this chassis has. In reality, it's very lengthy, so I'm not going to go over it now. It's very similar to probably what you're driving at home right now. As we come down the side of this coach, you're going to recognize right away we have a full-length awning on the side of this coach. This is a Thule awning, and the great thing about the Thule awning is it has leg supports that you can anchor down into the ground, or you can tie them back into the side of the van. The great thing about that is if you have your picnic table set up out here and you desire for those legs to be out of the way, you can tie directly back into here. Or if you want the versatility, anchor them out here for more wind control and stability. It's a great awning. We've been using it for a number of years now. Also, it has a full-length LED light on it. So as you're out here at night and you want the ambiance, just turn the switch on the inside and you'll light up your picnic table, you'll light up your campsite area, and definitely eliminate a lot of trip hazards, but then also give you the ambiance of the night. Moving back further down the coach, you will notice that we do give you a 120-volt outlet outside here. This is a GFCI outlet, so there's not a danger of water, electrical at all. GFCI protected outlet. Some of the things you're not going to be able to see right now is on the roof of this coach. This motorhome has a 13,500 BTU air conditioner on the roof. Now, all of our competitors at this size of a coach, they will give you 11,000 BTU. So we are giving you more than adequate cooling on the inside. Also on the roof of this coach, you will find the Winegard 2.0 Connect. What I love about the Winegard 2.0 Connect is it's a Wi-Fi range extender, but then also a 4G LTE mobile hotspot. What that means in layman's terms is I can be parked outside of my favorite coffee shop, and if they have free Wi-Fi, that Winegard Connect on the roof will grab that signal, it'll amplify it, and then I have a super strong signal on the inside of my coach. I love that. It's a free application for you to use. And then if that's not enough, if you want this to be a mobile office for you as you're going down the road, through your cell phone provider or through Winegard, you can have a monthly subscription and pay for that 4G LTE hotspot. So it's a great feature on the roof. It's something that's unseen, but definitely value in this coach because of that. Now, at Entegra Coach, we have very few options. Everything with us is pretty much base price. When you go to trade in your coach, when you go to sell it outright, most of the times the dealer will not account for options that were added on. And so at Entegra Coach, we have very few options. Everything's included in the base price. The only option we have on this coach is, do I want a 200-watt solar panel on the roof or do I not? The great thing about that is you can always decide at a later point that you can add it if you would like. Also, we have a side port on the other side for a portable solar panel. So that is the only option on this coach. So this is the side of the coach. Let's go around the rear and check out the bathroom. So we are in the back of the Entegra Coach Arc, and this, for this size of a coach, is a massive wet bath. Frequently, when you get down to this 18-foot coach, you're gonna have a small bathroom, but not at all with this 18C Arc floor plan. What I love about this back area is I have a lot of shoulder room inside of here. I do have a curtain that I can close off my cabinets and wrap around the door there. And when I'm inside that curtain, I can take a shower utilizing my shower miser. Shower miser is an incredible thing. We have that on all of our B vans that we build here at Entegra Coach. The shower miser, I can open up my valve and keep my shower miser closed. It is a recirculating loop, and that keeps recirculating back to the hot water heater. And then when this disc kind of illuminates an opaque white color, I know that the temperature is at showering temperature. And at that, I open up my shower miser and I get warm water right away, so I'm not wasting water. It's incredible. This small of a coach, we have a 24-gallon freshwater tank. That is unheard of on this size of a coach. Our gray tank is 21 gallons, and then also this being a cassette toilet, there's no black tank, but there is a 4.75 gallon cassette that you will need to empty from time to time at the local RV park. This coach as well, you will notice that we do have a close off on our bathroom, so we can definitely be back here with privacy. And then the wardrobe area is just massive. There again, 18 feet, small footprint that we're on, but we have 3 drawers that are very deep, and then a cabinet wardrobe area that we will store inside of that, a lagoon table, and then also we will ship this to you with different paperwork and things like that in that unit. So this is the bathroom, this is the rear of the coach. We do have an exhaust fan inside of this. I mentioned that shower miser, just that recirculating loop sending water back to the hot water heater. This has an AquaHot Gen 1 hydronic water heating system in it. The great thing about the AquaHot hydronic heating system is that it's tied to your chassis. So it draws gasoline from your chassis. There is no propane on this coach at all. That AquaHot system, we use it in our high-end diesel pushers. Obviously, it's quite larger in that, but we've been using it for years, and it's very fail-proof for us. So we've decided to put the AquaHot system inside of this Entegra Coach Arc because we know it's a great product, and it's that on-demand hot water that you've come to know and love, and you're not going to waste any water in the process. So you're getting your hot water through that, but then also it's your furnace system as well. So hydronic heating, it's a nice even heat. It's not going to dry out the inside of the coach. It's absolutely incredible. So this is the rear end of the coach. This is the bathroom area. Let's go inside the main living area of this coach. So we're inside the 18C Entegra Coach Arc, and as I mentioned, compact footprint, we totally get that. But at the same time, there are a lot of you folks who want the compact footprint. In fact, we build these down in Middlebury, Indiana, and we are in Elkhart County. The town over from us is Elkhart, Indiana. With our marketing team down at Entegra Coach, I was the driver for this, and I was maneuvering the streets of Elkhart. I was actually able to parallel park this thing on the side street in Elkhart. So this can get into most places. And so you can imagine the struggle that we have at Entegra of getting something so small that can fit into pretty much any parking spot. How do we get a house inside of it? And so we were very intentional with that. First, I want to point out this has a massive size bed in it. This is a 54-inch sofa right here that converts into a 54 by 72-inch bed. And what I love about this is our placement of it. I can just picture you using this on a campsite, you using this in a city. Great thing about this placement is it's such a small footprint, but we put it up front, out of the way from the kitchen area. I can close off my screen door and I can be sitting there looking out at the outdoors, and it really brings the outdoors inside to you. So we're very intentional about the placement of this. We're very intentional about the 54-inch width of this because there are competitors who build somewhat of a similar floor plan, but yet still a little different, that they're not 54 inches, they're only 47 inches. So we're intentional about the size. If 2 people are using this, we want to be able them to use this in a very comfortable way versus feeling like they're just stuffed up against each other. So first thing we did that was intentional was the placement and the size of our sofa. This unit has a lot of overhead storage. As you'll see, all of our overhead storage cabinets, we do have locks on them, so as you are going around a corner, if you maybe take that corner too hard, you're not going to have dishes out onto the ground, you're not going to have your board games or anything of that nature. So a lot of overhead cabinetry in this. A solid surface countertop. Solid surface countertop at this price point is really kind of unheard of, but we know a lot of you wanted this because of the longevity of this countertop, but then also just the aesthetics of it. So we added that solid surface countertop. you'll find a bank of drawers right in front of your sink base here. And we're intentional about how we design these drawers. These drawers, we oversized the cabinet drawer fronts so that there would be an overlay that covered from side to side and you wouldn't see large exposed stiles. A lot of campers today, you'll go into them and there'll be large exposed stiles and they don't feel like home. We wanted this to feel very residential, so we oversized those doors. Back into the kitchen area, they're again very intentional. You're not gonna find a cooktop on this countertop. And the reason being is because I'm gonna be using this countertop probably 18 hours a day. And I'm not gonna be using a cooktop more than an hour a day at the absolute most. So we're giving you an induction cooktop. It is portable and it is stored down below this bench seat currently. So the great thing about that is when I'm not using it, it's stored away and I have total countertop surface here that I'm able to utilize during the day. How am I gonna run that cooktop? I can either be plugged into shore power or I can use the 2800 watt gasoline generator that's on this chassis. So this has a 2.8 kilowatt generator that is plumbed to your chassis. So the great thing about that is as I fill up at the gas station, I'm filling up my generator as well. There's also two 12-volt AGM batteries on this. So to run my induction cooktop, I'll be using my generator or my shore power. My 12-volt AGM batteries, they will control all the 12-volt inside of this. It also has a 1,000-watt inverter. As we come over to the refrigerator, this refrigerator is a 3 cubic foot refrigerator. So small footprint, but we've given you the largest refrigerator that will fit into this area. And the great thing about it is it matches the competition as far as what they're giving you. Overhead, we do have a microwave oven. Great thing about that is your stack is here. As our line engineer was designing this unit, he was in here literally building it piece by piece, and we had the refrigerator in a different location. He felt like it'd be more convenient the way this would open, to be able to open this way so I'm not having to go around the door. So as we were building this, we were taking every usage into account and imagining how you're gonna be using this. So things are intentional in this. What you're also gonna find that you won't find in a lot of other B vans of this length is a 32-inch television. That 32-inch television is over your cab. Nice thing about that is as you're in the back, you can drop it down and view the television, and then when you want it up and out of the way, you just raise it, goes back, and it locks into place. So this is the 2024 first look at the Entegra Coach Arc, and I'm so thankful you watched this video today. If you want more information on this, go to generalrv.com. Thanks for watching this video, this first look at the Entegra Coach Arc.